Are you an HSP? That is a highly sensitive person. A highly sensitive person is not an illness or a crazy emotion. It's actually inherited genetically. And there are different traits of highly sensitive people. Some people are constantly hearing, oh, toughen up, quit being that way, stop crying, don't do that. Well, let me explain to you what an HSP, what their life is like. It's like living in Technicolor. Everything is 10 times more than what the normal person sees or hears. And even the softest of sound can sound like major railroad trains coming through town. Choo-choo trains sound like they're loud, very loud. And I remember a long time ago, as I'm an HSP, to the point where I've been a professional medium for quite some time, but I've also been in the entertainment industry. And so I don't really talk about my mediumship, but I am here to talk about HSP today, highly sensitive people. And sometimes highly sensitive people are so sensitive that they actually appear cold to the world, and it's not that they are, they're just feeling and seeing so many things around them. Their attention span gets kind of strange, or they don't always respond the way a normal person thinks that they should. And unless you learn how to control that and understand to what degree you have it, your life can be chaotic. I've been through a lot in my life. I used to, for years, I shot and filmed boxing, and I had a deal out in Las Vegas, and I used to box, like, not professionally, but for health. Harry, get over here. Harry, I'm taking my dog out for a walk. Harry, over here, come on. Get over here. No. Anyways, in the boxing arenas, stop it. There was one, well, there's a lot of fights, but hey, stop it. Get over here. We're not going through this. Boxing ring, it was Eric Morales and Mark Antonio Barrera. He's one of my favorite fighters. And the fans were going crazy, and we were probably at the Mandalay Bay. And the arena is built like a cone. You know, people are at the door stomping and yelling and screaming for Barrera and Morales. And I was down at the bottom where the media is, and I was with my associate, and I mean, the echoes was just crazy. It was worse than a Led Zeppelin concert. And I told my associate, I said, man, these people are stomping and waving, and if one of them starts tumbling down over the audience, this whole thing is going to come crashing down. So I had to get used to that kind of thing to get control of my sensitive abilities. HSPs affect about 1%, I think, of the world, and half of those are men. So there's a huge misconception about how men can't be sensitive and they can't cry at movies because they have to be tough and all this stuff, and that's a false belief. A lot of men walk around suffering because they are HSPs, but they're not allowed to express it. There's a lot of violence going on in this world right now, and HSPs really feel it. I see the vibrations of it every single day. So next time you cross paths with an HSP, instead of telling them to toughen up or stop crying or whatever, try to understand what they might be going through and what they're hearing and seeing and feeling that may not exist for you. And they're not crazy or weird people, they're just different. That's all. That's it. They're just different. I work with lots of psychics and mediums that are the same way I am, so it's natural and normal. But I've gotten a hold of mine. It's taken me a long time to figure it out, but people who haven't, it can be devastating for them sometimes. So with all this violence going on in the world, please just try to be more understanding. And the truth is, these elections are coming up, and Trump is going to win or he's not. But no matter what, life goes on, and we all have to work together. So I suggest that you focus on what's called the frequency of love, and it's an actual frequency that goes from your heart up to the source, which the source is whatever you may believe in, God, the Creator, Buddha, whatever you believe in. Focus on that. Next time you get irritated, just shut your eyes and put your hand on your heart and focus on that frequency. And that will calm you down. It will give you the answers you need. And maybe we'll get through this time. I think a revolution is coming, and we're going to have to deal with, because I see the vibrations of violence every day in this world. And it's too bad we can't just snap our fingers and make it all go away. Thanks for listening.